I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know. Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our
It's a
ways.
drum roll for
West
the
Coast
game.
gon' have stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick, I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang,
Oh,
gang.
yay. Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 test, 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 testing, 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 test, 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 testing, 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 test equals, a testing, a test equals, a test equals, a test equals. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1128 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on? Ya sexy booshes. Welcome to the gain train. Welcome to the Swole Hole. Thank you for joining me live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and the Twitch, and for banging those fucking ear holes over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, everywhere you like. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. If you're just tuning in on Instagram, you're like, oh my God, I didn't know we had a podcast. Go subscribe right now and then come on back. Go subscribe and then come on back and I'll still be here, but make sure you go subscribe so you got that locked down. That's a requirement. If you're not subscribed, you silly fucking goose, go subscribe. You silly goose. What's up? What's good? What's the good word? And the good word, the bird is the word. Bird. What's up, Claire, Kimberly, Michelle, Joey, Haxon, Michelle. What's up, Instagram? What's good? We're talking what is a rest day today. Today's episode is about rest because a lot of you are, as much as a lot of you are training hard today, a lot of you are resting today. A lot of you are taking off. I don't know what you did today, what you're planning on doing. Today for me was not a resistance training day, but I want to talk about taking days off. I want to talk about what a rest day means for you and what I believe it should mean for you, or just give you another thing to think about, because I'm not really here to tell you what to think. I'm here to tell you what I think would benefit you, but you can think whatever the fuck you want. You can do what you want. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't matter what you do. As long as I pass along the information that I have to pass along, and then you take it for what it's worth, and you use it, you don't use it, whatever. Grow a beard. See, some of you might grow a beard and some of you might not, but it's whatever you want to do. It's really whatever you want to do. Whatever. What's up, Jen? Mama Swole, yo. Let's see. What's up, Kit? David, jacked up my back. I'm sorry to hear that. Finally able to get back in the gym. Cool. All right. So you jacked up your back before, but now you're unjacked. I got some coffee that I still haven't finished up yet, but I'm glad to be here. It's a little bit of a rainy day outside in Florida. It's rainy. It's it's overcast. It's drizzling though. It's not torrential rain. It's been kind of like that misty rain. So I've been on the porch. I've been doing a lot of program design stuff. I've been doing a lot of fucking building block shit for Swolenormous X. Oh, I got some announcements that I'm going to talk about and give you some links later. So let's see. Here we got some new things. For the 4th of July, come on, America people, we got a brand new collection. Brand new collection for the 4th of July. It's not available on the main page of Swolenormous Apparel. I'm going to give you a special link. It's going to be in my Instagram story. I'll be talking about it for at least the next few days, next week or two. So you can get that in time for 4th of July, but they're just awesome shirts. Some of those are okay. They're just America, 4th of July. You'll probably wear it on 4th of July, but they're really timeless. They're just really cool shirts, and it's cool. It's great. I fucking love it. It's a great fucking page. There's such a great range of colors and styles, so I hope you enjoy it. And I will be giving you the links to that in my Instagram and YouTube. I'll post it in like the comments and stuff on YouTube, and I'll talk about it, and you'll get links and shit like that. So I'll let you all know where to find those and where to find that gear. So that's exciting. Let's see. Swolenormous X members, brand new yoga, brand new recovery flow in your yoga studio. So for those of you that are Swolenormous X members, brand new flow. You have a brand new program dropping ASAP, but I'll let you guys know that on Monday. Those of you that are in Swolenormous X, the members, I'll be announcing that. I'll be talking more about that in the accountability meeting, but I was on the porch today and I was constructing a new beast. I'm fucking going ham. Oh, I'm going so ham. I'm going bacon. I'm going bacon with the content in Swolenormous X. So I've been putting a lot of fucking cool shit together, and I'm super stoked. Summer is the time to fucking grind. A lot of people punch out. I'm just getting started. I'm punching in. It's hot, but it's all good. It's all good. I love the new yoga. Great. I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so glad you liked the flow. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Got a bunch more coming. I probably have, for those of you that are X members, there's probably like 8 to 12 classes that are in edit, that are in the line. So they're coming out. They're coming out ASAP. Yeah, it's not going ham anymore. It's going bacon. We don't go ham. We go bacon. It's just the way it is. It's just the way of the world. So let's talk rest days. How many rest days do you have in your program? How many of you are taking a rest day today? And what do you do on a rest day? I want to clarify what a rest day should be, in my opinion. I posted a picture on Instagram today. It said every day. Every day means every fucking day. Every day means every day. It means what it says it means. Every day means every fucking day. For a lot of you, that means when you take a rest day, a lot of you, that means sitting on your ass. A lot of you, that means a cheat day. A lot of you, that means not doing anything. And that's not helping you. Unfortunately, it would be nice if that was a good thing, to sit around and do nothing. And I might get some flack for it because, to be honest, there are times or there are days when, okay, it's good just to fucking recover and just don't do anything. I'm not saying you have to be crushing it every day, but you can do every day. You can train every day. You can train every day. You could be investing in your body. You could be putting work in every day. That doesn't have to look like a hardcore, intense workout. Now, I don't care if you do CrossFit. I don't care if you do powerlifting or, I don't know, endurance, tons of cardio. It doesn't matter what you do. That's overload. You're stressing the body out. You're draining yourself. You're breaking down the muscle fibers. For example, if you're lifting, what you're doing is you're causing micro trauma. You're damaging the muscle fibers. You're breaking down the body. You're fucking your body up. That's what you're doing. You are fucking your body up. I don't know why there's such a disconnect. You are fucking your body up. So you're going to need recovery. Now, just like you put the effort into your resistance training, you need to put the same kind of effort into your recovery. Why do you think you're not getting bigger? Why do you think you're not getting stronger? Why do you think you're not repairing in time? Why do you think? Why? Because you're just going to the gym, breaking shit down, or you're training hard and then you're just doing jack shit and you think your body just fixes itself. And it will fix itself to a point, but don't you think it would be a good thing for you to invest and to add to your recovery? Don't you think it would be a good idea to be proactive with your recovery? I think so. And that's why training every day does not mean resistance training every day. Training every day does not mean doing cardio every fucking day. That's not what it means. What it means is putting effort in. It means filling up your cup. It means putting the same kind of proactive behavior behind your recovery as you do for your resistance training. There's so much about program design that just focuses around the damaging part, the weights. How much weight should I go up? What exercises? How many sets should I do? What's my rest periods? It's like, fine. I mean, okay, that's great. You need that. That's important. But the reason why a lot of people don't get results is because they under recover or they get hurt because they're always trying to lift, and their shoulder starts bothering them. And then guess what? You're on the sidelines for 6 weeks until the inflammation goes down, until you figure that shit out, which most people never do. The inflammation goes down. They didn't fix the problem at the core, and they go back to training, and eventually they hurt their shoulder again over the course of the next couple of weeks or months. And then they go in that vicious, that cumulative injury cycle, just repeated over and over again. Hamstring tear, hamstring tear, hamstring tear, ankle injury, shoulder injury, back pain, neck pain, over and fucking over again. And a lot of you probably have that. You probably have these repetitive injuries that come and go. And wouldn't you know it, if you don't train and you don't exercise and you don't do things that's going to exacerbate it, you're going to not feel pain anymore. Wow, it's all gone. It's all better. I don't feel pain anymore. Pain is a warning sign. Pain is your body telling you that something's wrong. Pain is your body's way of saying, okay, something is going on. You need to fix this. It's not, oh, don't do anything. It's not, don't do anything and I'll take care of this. The inflammation goes down, but you didn't fix the problem. So the rubbing, the friction, whatever is causing the inflammation comes back because you didn't fix the problem. You didn't realign the joint. You didn't heal anything. You're just doing the same fucking thing. You step back for a little bit. You know, you go to the store, you come back. Let's say you come home. Check this out. Let's say you come home. I hope this doesn't happen to you. Let's say you come home from a long day of work and your house is on fire. And you look at it, you're like, fuck, let me go to the gym. You come back, your house is still on fire. You know why? Because you didn't put that shit out. Okay? You can't just walk away, or it's going to be burned to the ground by the time you get back. If your house is on fire, you got to put out that fire. You don't just leave and come back and hope that your house is just magically rebuilt and just there as it was when you left. Of course, it's fucking on fire. What do you think's going to happen? If you hurt your shoulder, you have an injury. This is what most people don't discuss. When you get hurt, do you think, the first thing that you think, why did I get hurt? And it's usually, and strangely enough, it's not necessarily what just happened. Maybe you're walking down the stairs and you felt a pop in your knee. Oh man, I was walking down the stairs and my knee just, pop, boom. Well, that's not normal. Why'd that happen? You don't really address the issue. Oh, well, I was walking down. Maybe I landed really hard on my right. It still shouldn't happen. Why did it happen? Well, it happened because your glutes were not activated. You don't have proper hip stability. So your fucking femur is like flapping around like a flag in the breeze. And eventually you just hit the wrong angle at the wrong time, or the right angle at the wrong time, depending on how you look at it, and pop. And then the ligament, which was weak because you're not training it properly, you're not giving it the proper endurance, you're not giving it the proper multi-planar approach, you're not doing stabilization, you're not doing yoga, you're not doing blah, blah. You're just lifting too much, you're squatting all the fucking time, and you don't have good form, and you're wearing high heels, and you're in a car all the time, you don't warm up enough. There's just a lot of different factors. And the issue is, not that, okay, injuries can happen even if you do everything properly. I'm not saying if you do yoga all the time, you'll never get hurt again. I will say that'll drastically reduce your risk, like magnificently reduce your risk. I'm not saying we don't live in a vacuum. There's always a risk of injury. When you're walking down the street, there's always a risk of getting hit by a car, whether or not you walk down the street on the side of the road or you walk on the other side. I mean, there's always a risk. Every time you stand up, there's a risk that you can fall down. That's literally how just risk works. But the risk management, are you putting your body in a position where the risk is minimal, or are you doing intense training and there's high risk and you're not addressing it? High risk is, look, if you're not doing active recovery and you're living in a high risk environment and you're training all the time and you're not addressing this issue that I'm talking about today, there's nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with that until you get hurt. It's all fine and fucking dandy until you blow out your shoulder, you blow out your back or your knee. What I don't want to see happen or hear about happen in the comments, and what I hope to prevent, are those injuries that are preventable. A lot of these things are preventable because if you put your body and you train your body appropriately, it will prepare it for certain moves that are, let's say, injury inducing, that are high risk, that twist really fast, or that have like quick eccentric stretch and eccentric concentric contraction, like a quick stretch shortening cycle, boom, and you're not popping a fucking Achilles when you should have had no problem. And this is a compounded issue because of being more sedentary, sitting at a desk and then sitting in a chair and sitting in a car and having your heels elevated. You're sitting down, so you're let me just rant for a second about what happens when you're sitting down. Your glutes shut down, your hip flexors get really fucking tight, your hamstrings get really fucking tight, your calves get really fucking tight. Not to mention when you're in a seated position and you're wearing elevated heels. When you're wearing sneakers or high heels and you're sitting down, your calves are shortening, your gastrocnemius is shortening behind the knee, and it's also shortening at the insertion where the Achilles tendon, because your ankles are in fucking plantar flexion. So your calves are extremely fucking short. That entire complex, the soleus, the gastrocnemius, all that is extremely short and tight. And then you wonder why you have chronic back pain, or you wonder why you can't get into a deep squat, or you wonder why you have neck pain. It's all connected. If you are really jacked up at your ankle and your foot and that area, it can easily lead to neck pain, to a neck injury, to a shoulder injury. I'm not going to go into the whole chain of reactions because that's not the main topic of this podcast. I've done other ones on posture. We'll probably rant on it in the future. But that's what happens. You can have an ankle injury, and down the line, you could have chronic neck issues because you never healed that properly. You never fixed the issue that comes from having a muscular imbalance. It's a chain. And the strongest part of the chain, or the weakest part of the chain, is the weakest link. A chain, let me rephrase that again. A chain, let's say a metal, steel, fucking hardcore strong, whatever aerospace grade titanium chain, is only as strong as its weakest link. So if you have all these chains, all these links that are made of just rock, the hardest substance in the universe, and then you have one in the middle that's made of wood, it doesn't matter what you hang there, it's going to fucking snap in 2 seconds because the weakest link. So that chain is garbage no matter how quality the materials are for the other links. That one is just complete shit. So the chain's not going to hold anything. It's worthless. So it's important that you fix these weak links. And there's a lot of stuff out there. Hey, focus on your strong points. Focus on what you're good at. That's all well and good for business or for your other passions or other hobbies and stuff like that. But when it comes to your body, you got to bring up your weak points. You got to bring up those areas that you're slacking. Doesn't mean you have to have the biggest shoulders in the world. Doesn't mean if you have skinny calves that, oh my God, you're a terrible person. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with you addressing your weaker points. It has to do with addressing these weaker links. And it's not from an aesthetic point of view. Okay, that's a whole different thing. That's like bodybuilding, and you get on stage and you get judged. Well, his legs don't match his chest, John, and oh well, his shoulders, his quad sweep is a little bit lacking. I wish he would have brought up the conditioning this year. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, oh, his shoulders are severely internally rotated. He's at risk of blowing out his fucking shoulder, having major upper body issues and neck problems as a result of that internal rotation. Oh, his back is fucking arching like crazy because his hips are extremely weak and he's in a major anterior pelvic tilt, blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm talking about. Those types of weak points. And those can be addressed greatly by the actions that you take when you're not in the gym. What I say that gets people really get some fucking chubs going on. You want to get a fucking major wood, ladies? This is going to give ladies, this is going to blow your fucking nips off. Guys, get ready to get chubbed up. If you want to get stronger, if you want to build more muscle, and this is going to be an aggressive claim because of course there are many factors, but I want you to take it at just face value. You want to get stronger, you want to have more endurance, you want to feel better, you want to have more energy, just everything that's good about fitness. You want to have that, you focus more on your recovery. You start adding yoga. You don't take any days off. 0 fucking days off. You take 0 fucking days off. No days where you're just sitting around. You're meditating every day. You're doing yoga at least every day on your days off. And maybe sometimes if you have time later on in the day, don't fucking go to the gym and then go do cardio. Go do fucking yoga. For everyone that's doing twice a day, you're doing resistance and doing cardio or cardio in the morning and then going back to the gym and you're not doing yoga in your program, fuck doing that cardio for a while and add in yoga in its place. If you're strapped for time, yoga is one of those things where you don't push it off when it's just convenient. You do it because it's part of your program. I'm telling you, if you want more results, you want more change, you want better feedback, you want to learn more about your body, you want to feel the muscles more, you want to feel the contractions more, you want to open up the shape and just the capacity of your muscles, it will change the way your muscles look. How many of you have trained for a long time, then added yoga? And you've actually seen just like the muscles, just the shape changes. You see better shape, better definition, better cuts, better insertions. You've seen, I'm not saying yoga burns fat, or I'm not saying, oh, yoga is going to get you bigger here and there. But I'm telling you, once you add that, because you're opening up the length, you're opening up the full range of these muscles. They get so shortened. And if the muscle's just stiff and shortened and slack and just fucking dormant, it's not going to contract fully. You're not going to get the most out of that muscle. And if you're not getting the most out of that muscle, what does that mean? You're not going to get the most strength out of that muscle. You're not going to get the most breakdown. You're not going to get the most development. You're not going to get as big. You're not going to have as much endurance. You're not going to have as much power or strength. You're going to have a higher risk for injury. There's just no fucking loss. There's no loss to adding in yoga. There's no benefit. There's no benefit to taking a rest day. I can't fucking say that either. God damn it. There's always a benefit to taking a rest day. But what's the benefit of taking, when I say a rest day, I'm saying you don't do shit. You do nothing. Maybe you meditate, you just fucking sit around watching TV. The only benefit is that you're doing nothing. And okay, you can heal. But when you're doing yoga, you're not breaking yourself down. You're not beating yourself up. It's like draining all the liquid out of your cup and pouring it all out, but then filling it back up. You're just being proactive with your recovery. Don't be a passenger when it comes to your recovery. Don't allow your body to just, how about this? Don't force your body to do whatever it can because you're not giving your body the opportunity to do what it wants to do. You're like, hey, heal this. Yeah, I'm not going to give you any, just fucking do the best you can. Your body's like, well, come on, man. Like, give me something. Nah, just fix it. How long do you think that's going to last? It's like driving your car and never changing the oil ever, never rotating the tires, never getting your transmission flushed or whatever the fuck you have to do. Never. You just don't take care of it. What's going to happen? Eventually, it's going to fucking break. You're going to have things that wear down. You might replace things now and again, but then eventually things are just going to fucking seize up. And it's just going to be a jalopy because you just let it go to shit. You didn't maintain it. This is the counterpoint. Yin and yang. This is the balance. If you're not balancing, you're not moving forward. Fitness is not all about yoga. Fitness is not all about training, physical training. It's everything. It's not a hobby. It's not something you do because, hey, I like fitness. What do you like doing? I like playing poker. Oh, I like doing the fitness and I like doing this. No, everyone should be exercising. Do you have to be a bodybuilder? No. Do you have to have abs? No. I don't give a fuck if you want abs or not. I don't care if you have abs or not. If you want abs, okay, sure, you have abs. So you already won. But I know if you want to see them and all that, okay, fine. If you want to be a part of that whole, that craze to try to get as lean as possible and shredded and the aesthetic thing, there's nothing wrong with that. You can want whatever you want. You're here in this earth one time. You can have whatever you want, or you can want. You can't have whatever you want. You can want whatever the fuck you want. But if you want to live longer, if you want to take care of your body, then fucking take care of it. And if you're listening to this, I'm talking in context for people that are already working out. And for me, that means that a lot of you that are working out aren't really taking care of your body. You're just beating it up. And you're forcing your body to try to do whatever it fucking can to heal. You're not giving it many options. You're not giving it the support that it truly needs. So it's time to get your fucking shit together. This is going to be short and sweet. I don't have anything else to say on the subject. That's it. I want to fucking hit you hard with this because I'm going to be crushing this into your brains fucking for the next 10,000 episodes. So you better get fucking used to it. And whether or not you want to join Swolenormous X, you want to get access to all of our training and yoga, brand new. A lot of you have said you tried the yoga class already today, the brand new one. It's fucking everything. That's why I created Swolenormous X, so you can have all that in one fucking place. You don't have to piece all your shit together. And it's growing every single month. And that's what you should be doing. You should be doing everything. Get all the pieces of the pie. Get all the stuff in one fucking bucket. Get all your shit. You don't have to be the greatest yogi in the world. I'm not the most flexible person. I talk about yoga all the time. I teach yoga classes in Swolenormous X. Like, I'm always doing this stuff. I don't have to be the best at it. I have to be able to explain it and walk you through it and guide you and regress you and progress you. I'm not the most mobile and flexible person in the fucking world. I can't be. I'm doing so many other things. I can't focus and just be just like a contortionist. It's not the point. It's never the case that you're too stiff to do yoga. If you're stiff, that's why you have to do yoga. If you feel like you suck at yoga, it's because you don't practice. And there is no good, bad, or sucking at yoga. There's just the practice of it. You just do it. You do it and you do the best that you can in the moment, it's a self-assessment. You get to feel how tight one side is over the other, and it gives you more insights and connects you with your body more, so it'll help you with your training more. I cannot stress it enough, and I will keep on stressing it. It's fucking everything. And if you're not doing it yet, you're a fucking jabroni. If this is your first if this is your first episode of the podcast and you have your first one, you're not a jabroni. If it's your first one, if you've been listening to it for a week, okay, you've probably heard me talk about yoga a little bit. All right. I mean, even a week, I'll give you a little bit of slack. If you've been listening for like a month or more, you've been in this like fucking circle, you've known my page and you follow my content, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit if you're not practicing yoga yet. If you haven't stipped, I can't even fucking talk, I'm upset. If you haven't even stuck your toe in the water, you haven't even tried a class, get the fuck out of here. You gotta start. You got to start. Start. I don't give a fuck where you start. Go on Google and type in fucking free yoga video. Do it. Just do something. There are a lot of different styles, a lot of different instructors, different lengths, there's different levels. Do a beginner class, go to a local studio, go to your gym and look up the schedule, go do a trial class. Just fucking start. Start. You're going to love it. You should be investing in your active recovery, yoga, foam rolling, meditation, recovery. Don't be a passenger in your life. And that's the same way. If you're putting effort into your resistance training, but you're not into your recovery, you're missing the majority of your progress and you're putting yourself at great risk. So if you think training is important, you think the resistance training is important, you have all these questions about resistance training, but you're not doing anything for the recovery, you're missing it. You got it backwards. And I'm telling you this because I didn't have it organized right when I started training. It was about the gym. I didn't fucking do yoga. I didn't do yoga back in like 99, 2000. I didn't know really about it. Not that was like so fucking long ago, but with social media, now you see so many different things. It would have been in my face hole a lot earlier. I didn't know about it when I started. I would have fucking been all over that if I had known how much of an impact it would make on my life and my health and my training. I would have jumped on that right a fucking way because it helps you recover. You don't even have to like it. You got to fucking do it because if you love training, you love fitness, you love just fucking lifting weights, it's going to help you lift weights better. And that's as simple as it fucking gets. You don't have to like it. I'm telling you, it's going to make the lifting better. Okay, then don't do it. Then go fuck yourself. Start practicing yoga or go fuck yourself. You could pick one. I don't care, but I'm telling you, it will make the lifting better. Ooh, that felt good. Go fuck yourself. Feels good to tell someone, hey, yo, go fuck yourself. Hey, you over there. Yeah. You can't touch your fucking toes. Yeah, go fuck yourself, jabrones. All right. I feel better. All better now. Shari, I admit to being a jabroni. You haven't give me a break, Shari. You do yoga. You're not a jabroni. Well, you fall off. I get it. You're not a jabroni. Not to me. Look, there's so many yoga classes. Look, and this is not a pitch for Swolenormous X. I'm telling you, the fucking yoga studio in Swolenormous X is legit. We got so many videos in there already. Tons of videos, and we're adding new shit all the time. Is it the only place to do yoga? Of course not. Yoga's been around for thousands of years. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I created yoga. This is the only place you can get. There's a lot of shit. There's tons of yoga studios. But if you want to go to a yoga studio and pay 20 or 30 bucks for a class, that's on you. You can pay a fraction of that monthly and join Swolenormous X and get it all in one spot, plus your training, plus the nutrition, plus the community, all that. That's why I talk about it so highly, because Swolenormous X is the fucking tits. Fitness for life and longevity, for sure. Yeah, John, no doubt. Yoga is like a diagnostic test too, letting you know what's tight and provides warning signs to focus on certain areas. There you go. John just said it. That's it. That's a slam dunk, John. That's it. That's all of it. That's everything right there. Will Richardson on YouTube. I turned one of my clients onto yoga on days he's not with me. Now he says it's the highlight of his day. May have put myself out of a job. Good, Will. That's probably one of the best things you can do as a trainer is put yourself out of a job. You're helping someone. Will, you just helped a person. You just gave this dude, I'm assuming it's a dude, a lady, whoever your client is, you gave them the highlight. You said it, his day. You gave him the highlight of his day. He's forever in your debt. And it's not about debt, but it's like, he's going to be forever thankful for that. You really helped. If you can do that for someone, you truly help them. I can touch my toe. Good, Queen. I can touch my toe. Fine. You're not a jabroni. I don't care if you could touch your toe. If you're not doing yoga, you're jabroni qualified. Jabroni certified. Jabroni certified. All right. So brand new Swolenormous apparel collection. I'm going to drop it. It's a separate collection. It's a separate link, and I'm going to provide that in my Instagram stories, ASA to the P, and I'll let you all know about it. I'll be talking about it all week. Awesome fucking shirts. 4th of July shit. It'll come in time if you order now. So I will be posting that on YouTube, my YouTube story. I'll post in the comments there, but fucking fire stuff. So I hope you enjoy it. Brand new YouTube drop today on brand new YouTube video. So go check it out. Let's see. But it's boring, yoga or touching your toe. Yoga is absolutely not boring. If you're thinking about it like boring, you got it fucking backwards. It's absolutely not boring. You need to meditate. Your head's too noisy. Your mind is too noisy. Meditation is just fucking quiet practice. Boring is good. Silence is good. Quiet is fucking good. If you think yoga is boring, you ain't doing it right. How many times are in the gym on Instagram? I don't know. That doesn't sound like a coherent sentence, but I appreciate it. I don't understand what you're asking. I don't understand it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday fun day. Turn on your notifications. On Instagram, you hit the 3 buttons, 3 little dots in the top right. You turn on notifications. Make sure you're tuned in because tomorrow is the Sunday fun day Q and Anus. Ooh, lots of Q's. So all these questions are going to be coming in tomorrow. All the questions that you're asking on Instagram, all of them. I will take pure questions tomorrow. Question. I'll just be boom, just like fucking like a tennis racket. Like bam, bam, just fucking question. You got a question? Boom, there's your answer. There's your fucking answer. There's your fucking answer. I'm just going to be smacking them right back at you. Sherry, yoga is better than weights in my opinion. Once you start practicing yoga, if you ever have a week where you're kind of doing deloading and you just practice yoga regularly without doing other things, you really start thinking, so I want to lift weights again. It's so restorative. It feels so good. And plus you can do strength yoga class. You could do more resistance. You can fucking work your ass off. You can get sore as shit doing yoga if you do strength yoga classes. Trying to convince my husband to do active recovery and yoga. He's stubborn. Have him listen to this podcast. I'm calling your husband a fucking jabroni, Kit, if he doesn't play in that. Tell him Papa Swole said so. Papa Swole called him a fucking jabroni if he doesn't start doing yoga. That's right. I mean that too. I really just want him to start doing yoga. I don't dislike this person that I've never met, but I do think he's a jabroni if he doesn't do yoga. He still has a chance to not be certified jabroni. He still has a chance to not be certified if he starts, if he listens to you. You don't have to convince him. Let Papa Swole. Just pass this. Everyone can pass this podcast on to whoever. Share it. Tag me in your Instagram story. Tag someone that needs to start yoga. Just share it. Be like, hey, have you ever listened to this guy's podcast? Oh, no, he's really cool. He's talking about, building muscle. Oh, cool. Let me check it out. And I'm here just calling someone a fucking jabroni. That's right. You. My voice that's tickling your ear hole. You fucking jabroni. Man jabroni. Femme jabroni. Fucking start yoga. Do it. Yoga. Tomorrow, Sunday fun day, Q and Anus. Stay plugged in. Check out my Instagram story. I will be giving you updates on the 4th of July special limited releases. Fucking fire. I am going to buy them all. I'm going to get them all myself. I can't wait to rock them. There's some fucking fire styles. I can't wait to share the link. So I will be posting that up on my Instagram story, ASA to the P, tomorrow, Sunday, fun day, Q and Anus. I want to share you with so many people, but you say the F word a lot. I fucking do. I swear so fucking much. I can't stop saying the word fuck. I don't care if you can't share. Share it anyway. Who's still offended by the word fuck? Really? Is that really still a problem in 2019? That's ridiculous. It's language. Get over it. Oh, those words make you sad face. The words make you sad face. Oh no. Wait till they hear the episodes where I drop cunt and twat bombs all the time. I'll say it all. I say it all. Papa Swole sings. I think this will be the year that I release the album. I've been talking about it for like 2 years, 3 years. I just haven't had time. I think this year is the year Papa Swole sings. My LP. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. They say that people who swear a lot are intelligent. What they say is, they do say that, if you swear a lot, you stay up late and you have a messy room, that you're intelligent. So I'm a fucking genius because I'm up all hours. And, well, this is kind of pretty nice. It's pretty clean. Here's the thing. If things in my room have a place to go, I'm just very bad at organizing it from scratch. Like, oh, this will go here. Oh, this will go here. Once it has a place, I take it and I put it back. But if I get all this new stuff coming in, like new gear or this, and I'm like, oh, where do I put this? This is going to go here. Or I'll put this here. And then it'll just end up kind of fucking on the floor and around. And I come in, I'm in a rush, and I just plop it here and I plop it there. But if it has a place, I put it back. You bring your toys back to the carpet. Bring your toys back to the carpet. Do it now, y'all. That get weird? Little kindergarten cop. Do it now. Put the ferret down. It's a fire drill. Get out of here. Y'all gonna burn. All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1128 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and as a Slaycast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Thank you for joining. Stay tuned. Remember, Instagram stories, YouTube, everywhere. I'm going to be blasting the new link to the special release apparel. It's going to be fire. You're going to love it. So I will be posting all that ASA to the P, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday Funday Q&A-ness, 11:29. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swole, out.